Good evening, everyone. My name is Hassan Henry, and I have the pleasure of inviting you all to a night of Black queer elegance and art. Tonight, we are here to celebrate Black queerness in all of its shapes and forms, and we have a fantastic production in store for you all tonight. And we hope that you find the performances both entertaining and informative. Very quickly, I'd like to give a special acknowledgement to the people that made this event possible. Dr. Quincy Reinhardt, Parnell Harris, class of 2023, George Platt, class of 2023, TJ Venez, class of 2024, as well as all of our performers and all of the students that came together to do this.
All right, my name is Maya Imani. I am a poet and activist and also a student at Spelman College. I'm a political science major in my sophomore year. Today I will be performing an original poem titled Existing Conditions, and I'm really looking forward to it. This piece I wrote specifically for this event. I wanted to conquer my understanding of my own identity and gender and all the norms I've had to struggle with throughout that journey, and just overall acceptance of myself as a whole. I am so excited to see everybody's performances tonight, my fellow poets, and Carrie has a film that she's doing, and I'm just so excited. And then there's dancers, it's going to be so fun.
My name is Patience Stuckey. I'm a junior sociology and anthropology major at the illustrious Spelman College, and I am a poet and spoken word artist. Tonight I'm going to be doing an original spoken word piece called Chess. It's basically a love story and kind of a love confession about a character that has a crush on her best friend, and she just feels like her best friend is the best person in the world, and it's kind of about that butterfly in your stomach type of love. So I'm excited to perform it. Honestly, it's a funny story actually. So Maya, who is also a performer in the show, they had a song that they recommended to me, and we all wrote to the prompt. One night we just wrote to different songs, and the song was called Chess, and the song gave me the vibes of just driving on the highway, speeding 90 miles per hour with your girl in a passenger seat, literally with your girl in the passenger seat, and just bliss, pure bliss, wind in your face and everything. And that's kind of what inspired me.
What do you think is the significance of Morehouse hosting an event celebrating Black LGBTQIA plus expression?
I personally think that it's a long time coming. There has been a large and very substantial queer population at Morehouse for a very long time that has gone underrepresented. So to that extent, something like this is doing a lot of work that should have been done a long time ago and celebrating those people, especially when you consider the role of queer people, specifically Black queer people in Black history that isn't talked about. Events like this start a precedent of dissolving that sort of tradition of hiding queer people and hiding Black queer people within the scope of Black people as a whole. So yeah, I think honestly, this is the beginning of a lovely tradition of celebrating all parts of the Black experience.
That's great. That was a great answer. Thank you so much. Okay, awesome. Okay, hi. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderfully. How about you?
I'm okay. I'm glad that you're doing well. This is sisterhood. Okay, so the question that I have for you is, what is the importance of queer or gay expression in art?
Well, if we don't express or showcase these things, then how are we supposed to even know that they exist? And especially since the inclusion of gay people, especially Black gay people, in these spaces at all, and having these spaces on the forefront, period, is a fairly new occurrence. I think that showing it and showcasing it as much as we can, as often as we can, is what's important.
Thank you so much. Yes, you did. Thank you so much for the answer. Awesome. That's great. Thank you. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing well.
That's awesome. Okay, so the question that I have for you is what inspired your fit for tonight?
Ooh, okay. So I wanted to give Trans Max Elegance. I was searching through my closet for everything I could, and I just wanted to give Elegant. My inspo was high-end hooker. Like I wanted to be out here, but also classy. So yeah,
I like it. The key is a nice accessory too. I think it went perfect with the look.
I appreciate it.
No problem. Okay, thank you so
Have a good
much.
rest of your night.
You too.
My name is Dominique Christian, but in the ballroom scene, I go by the name. I am the iconic Dominique Miyake Mugler.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. So the question that I have for you is what inspired your outfit for tonight?
I don't know, this is me. I'm from New York, Brooklyn, so this is the New York all day, every day. Black,
Okay.
leather.
Can you lead us through it? Like what you wearing?
Oh, what am I wearing? So I'll start from my feet. These are the Balenciaga clog Crocs. My socks is Christian Dior. My leggings is Versace. These are Prada. This is my house shirt, Miyake Mugler. I have a Zara jacket, Versace, Philip Tracy, Louis Vuitton, Versace, Philip Tracy, Hermes. I don't know who makes this watch, but it's not like expensive. I bought it like at I think it's like Michael Kors or something. What else? What else I got on? That's it, right? Oh, my earrings are Prada. What else I got on? Helmut Lang and Prada.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Best star, do or die. Of course. You from Crown Heights where? Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, so first I'm going to ask you, what is your name?
My name is Mark.
All right, nice to meet you, Mark.
What's
So,
your name?
my name is Crystal.
Crystal, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Thank
you.
For, interviewing me.
Of course, of course. Okay, so the question that I have for you is, what do you think is the significance of Morehouse hosting an event celebrating Black LGBTQIA plus expression?
I think it's the significance in exposure. I think it's great that they bring highlighting ballroom culture and just African American queer folks that are part of ballroom culture, and kind of elevate and expose the balance that. And you kind of take away the stereotype that individuals that are in ballroom doesn't have nothing else going on. So it kind of highlights that you can be in college, you can have a job, and still partake in this extracurricular activity that is so great and monumental to our community, and not feel alienated for being a college student or college graduate or a hard-working individual.
What kind of spaces do you think it's going to open up for students?
I think it's going to open up spaces for students to be more comfortable in being partaking in it. Because a lot of times people are not aware of what the ballroom culture really is. So if you don't have an association with someone inside or connected with it, it's kind of one of those things that who you know, that type of thing that we go through in the world of who you know. So if you don't have anyone inside that's connected with it, you have this stereotype or you go off the rumor that you hear from other people. So now that you guys are bridging the gap and bringing ballroom to Morehouse, and have the students be more comfortable to want to reach out, to want to partake, to want to participate, even if they just want to spectate, because a lot of people don't know that they can just come to it. I have friends all the time, they be like, can I go to a ball even though I'm not in the house? I'm like, sure you can. So now this is kind of awareness, education, all those type of things wrapped up into one.
What about alumni? Do you happen to have like a message for any of them that might think that might be completely outdated of this?
Well, I think for alumni, for me, I just think that for me, as I look at myself as alumni in ballroom, because I'm a legendary individual, so I've been around and I've helped open doors for younger individuals, and I give back. And I feel like alumni do the same thing in the college form. They graduate and they come back and they get their time and, energy and things like that to the college. And I feel like the alumni should be able to do the same thing in this type of environment. They can give this platform some type of knowledge on the educational side. Maybe kind of come up with a course in ballroom in college. We're evolving now. Look at the Kardashians. They taught a course in California on reality TV and how to become, I don't know exactly what it was about, but they had a course. Kim spoke about that. So why can't we have a course in ballroom in black colleges and educate black queer guys, queer women, trans guys, trans women, to be able to be understandable about what this culture is about, and to know that they're welcome and they fit in as well. Just because they're not directly impacted on it, they're still welcome to be a part of it.
Thank you so much. That was a wonderful answer. Thank you so much for meeting with me.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. You want to explain your outfit a little bit? It looks awesome.
Thank you. So I'm actually wearing stuff. I'm a Mugler, so I'm actually wearing my house stuff. So this is a hat. And this is the sweater right here. And 89 is the year that our house opened up. And the M is for Mugler. And I just wore some comfortable combat boots or whatever, Just want to be comfortable, but, be able to represent out my house. I have individuals in my house. They're younger individuals that they look up to me. I'm a 10-year leader in the house, so I just want to come and support when they call me and things like that. So,
Can I have your name, please?
Yes, it's JCKSB. Nice to meet you.
Amazing. So the question that I have for you is, what does Black queer elegance mean to you?
Oh, that's a good question. To me, I would just say Black queer elegance means, Black joy, Black folks, Black queer folks, coming and they look good and they style, having pride about who they are and not feeling, feeling judged or feeling regular about, who's gonna see it and who's not gonna see it. I think this event and that label just to me feels like, girl, I'm gonna do what I want to do, how I want to do it, and you're gonna love me for it, you're gonna respect me for it, and I'm so excited about it. I'm so happy that we have it. So.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your answer. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
What do y'all get out of this? Like, what is the feeling or the thing that, this type of community gives you?
So for me, I would say I have gotten an overwhelming feeling of excitement and joy and just the feeling that I'm seeing so much progression and I really was just telling my friend right here that I would have not imagined in a million years that we would really have something like this, So to see it it be tangible and it really be nice, a really nice event. I'm overjoyed, I'm ecstatic, and I know, I'm a sophomore, so I'm a little bit younger. And I definitely plan to make sure we have this every year, and different things like this. Just so boo, it's not Morehouse is Morehouse, but we have a whole plethora of people that come here, and I really want you to know that and express that and brand that. So I'm just excited, and I'm happy for the what's to come. Oh yes.
Hello, I'm Jeffrey Dorsey, and to me, Black queer elegance means showing up who you are as you are, right? And just living in your fullness, living in the totality of who you are, and looking amazing doing it, feeling amazing doing it, being that bitch. Okay, or however you choose to identify, you really just do it. You walk into a room and you command the presence, right? You demand to be seen. Audre Lorde said, if I didn't define myself for myself, right, I would be locked into other people's perceptions of me, right? And so I paraphrased it just a tad, so don't mind me. But yeah, you just got to do the damn thing. So that's what it means to me.
I have another question, actually. What does the significance of Morehouse putting on an event like this mean to you, or mean to the Morehouse community in general?
Ooh, it means a lot. It does mean a lot. I think historically the institution as a whole has gotten a little bit of a bad rep for not being as inclusive as it could be. And I think that there is always room for growth. The institution definitely can do more to be inclusive of its marginalized communities, right? Even within this space of being an HBCU. However, this is a good start. I am proud today to say that I'm a man of Morehouse and that I'm at an event like this. And I look forward to many more events like this branching out and this being the catalyst for progression that the institution so desperately needs.
What is your name?
My name is Keon Rosado.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. So nice to meet you. The question that I have for you is, what does Black queer elegance mean to you?
Black queer elegance to me is, and I don't want to reduce it, so I'm gonna give a broad answer. I'm gonna say it's elegant to be authentically yourself within a Black space. So I would combine it to be Black queer elegance is to be authentically you within the Black space. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I have another question for you. What does the significance of Morehouse putting on an event like this mean to you and mean to the community?
I believe that this event serves as a launching point for the children that come up behind us. I think for so long, black queer people at Morehouse have been begging just to be seen, and the fact that this event is even taking place, despite what alums say, despite what happened in the past, right? I think it's a beautiful launching point for more events to take place so that queer people feel seen, like at this event, and then also initiatives can be established from this, you know. So it's just a beautiful launching point for the generations that come after us.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Okay, hi, nice to meet you. What is your name?
My name is DeVore Johnson Jr.
Wonderful, nice to meet you. The question that I have for you is, what does Black queer elegance mean to you?
So for me, Black queer elegance really means just stepping into who you are every single day, living in your truth, and being the best you that you can be at all times. I do believe, a lot of times we get a bad rep just being queer people in general, but it's up to us to make every day a new one and make every day count and to be as elegant as we can be in it. So, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, my name is Poetic Jessica. I'm a junior at Clark Atlanta, and I'm a poet. That's what I do.
Are you performing today?
Yes, I am. I'm performing a new piece that I've been working on. I've been doing a new piece that I'm working on. It's called Recess. I've been working really hard on it. It's a long time, but honestly, it's something that I felt like was really important. Just because a lot of our black youth are queer. I myself am for the girls, and it's just not talked about a lot. And I think oftentimes that the struggle is hard because we want to be comfortable in our skin, but we already have one denominating factor against us. And then to be comfortable in your skin and your sexuality, that's just a whole nother ball game. And most times, it's just because of the lack of ignorance. You know what I'm saying? It's the conditioning, and that's what I want to talk about in this poem, is how we've all been conditioned to believe in things a certain way, and how it's really just put us in these boxes, and it stopped us from being ourselves, and it's preventing us from really growing into people. So that's what this piece is about. Recognizing that at a young age, what do we do about it? Because often, a lot of times, the things that we go through start in childhood and follow us into adulthood, you know what I'm saying? And sexuality is one of those things where we try to keep away from children. Oh, children shouldn't be gay, but that's when we start to first feel those feelings, you know what I'm saying? And being gay is not a disease, it's not an agenda, it's not even a birthright, it's just a choice. And it's a choice that you make for yourself, and if you're tripping about if somebody else loves somebody else and what they love, it's something wrong with you.
Hi, my name is Princess Jawan Balenciaga, Morehouse class of 2020. Also a legend in the Kiki scene in the House of Louis Vuitton. I'm excited to be back at Morehouse for this night of queer excellence.
Can you tell us about your outfit? What inspired you?
Yeah, so actually this outfit was crazy, but this is the first suit that I wore at Morehouse my sophomore year when we did NSO. It was the first viral picture that I had at Morehouse. And so I wanted to make sure, pay an ode to that, remix it a little bit, put some fringes on it, and just glam it up, ballroom style.